Hey, how you doing? EO's back. Got another little video blurb for you. Before I begin, one thing I wanted to say. A couple of my videos that I've posted on there so far, I ended by saying EO out. And I thought it was kind of cool when I said it. I realized that it actually kind of makes me sound a little bit like Ryan Seacrest. Not really what I'm trying to go for. I don't know Ryan Seacrest perfectly, or personally. He might be a perfectly nice guy, but don't really want to be a carbon copy. Not really looking for that. Besides, there's a possibility he might be a little bit gay. I don't know. Anyway, reason I'm blurbing tonight. For the first time in a few weeks, and this is strictly for you geeks out there, this part here, there was a new episode of Smallville tonight, and man, it took it home. For anybody who's interested, watches the show, or any interest in Superman whatsoever, Lex finally took his turn. And if you haven't seen it yet, fast forward to the next few seconds, because I'm going to reveal what happened. You probably saw it in the trailers, but yes, they didn't tease us. They didn't beat around the bush. Lex killed Lionel. Brought him over the edge. Lex has finally taken the ultimate turn. The episode was so good tonight. And I'm sorry to say, if there's any fans out there who like this character, I'm very sorry. I know she's a part of the Superman mythos, but it was Lana free. I can't stand Lana on Smallville. Hate her. Don't like her character. I wish they would write her off. They can't kill her off because she's a part of the mythos. But don't really like her on Smallville. Anyway, I had to rant on about that because it was so great. It was so great tonight. And I saw the preview for next week. And it shows Lex standing outside the Fortress of Solitude. It was very cool. And they added a little blurb of the Superman music in there, which was a good touch. Really like it. So hopefully the next 4 episodes of the season are as good. I think they are going to be. Seems like there's a few twists and turns coming around the corner here. Still kind of interested to find out what's going on with Brainiac and Kara. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, that was my Smallville blurb there. Had to put that out. The other thing I was going to mention, hopefully you guys are as excited as I am about this happening. I just wanted to maybe post some comments. Let me know what you think about some upcoming movies that I'm actually looking forward to. Looking forward to Iron Man. Looking forward to the new Indiana Jones. Yes. 29 years old, child of the 80s, grew up with Indiana Jones, loved it. I can't wait for this one. I think it's just going to be awesome from the previews that I've seen. Also, The Dark Knight, come on, how good was Batman Begins? That movie rocked. Whether you're a Batman fan or not, it's a good action-adventure movie. They make it very realistic, and the writing was excellent. The characterization was excellent, and I'm sorry, Christian Bale is now Batman. Nobody else tops him whatsoever, in my opinion. And I think Heath Ledger going to blow Jack Nicholson out of the water as the Joker. Gary Oldman as Gordon. Holy cow. Lieutenant Gordon. I know eventually he becomes commissioner, for those of you who know, but you know, we see the movies are starting from the beginning. And I'm very, very glad that they replaced Katie Holmes with Maggie Gyllenhaal. Do not like Katie Holmes either. I can't stand her. There's something about her I just don't like. Plus, she married Tom Cruise. You got to be a little nuts to do that. Anyway, other movie I'm looking forward to, The Incredible Hulk. Looks so much better than the Ang Lee version. I'm certainly hoping so. They didn't capture, I mean, they tried to get way too in-depth in the mentality of Bruce Banner, which was a good thing to do, but where was the Hulk for half the movie? And it was just a big cartoonish green-looking guy jumping around, just raw, smashing crap. Didn't work. I'm sorry. The new movie will be much more like the TV show. Bruce Banner's on the run. You know, it's going to be so awesome. I've seen the trailer. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's great. It looks like it's going to be so much better. And the Hulk's actually going to have an adversary to fight. There's going to be some battle scenes in there. So anyway, looking forward to that. And then in November, the next movie that I'm looking forward to that's on my list definitely to see is Bond, James Bond. Quantum of Solace comes out in November. It was actually slated for a summer release, but the director dropped out and they had to get a whole new director. And from what I understand, I've read all this stuff, it picks up within about, I think, a half an hour or an hour of when Casino Royale left off, which, again, even if you're not a Bond fan, if you like action-adventure, Casino Royale is awesome. Now, in my opinion, nobody's going to ever be a better Bond than Sean Connery. He is James Bond. He started the franchise as far as the movies go, but Daniel Craig blew me away. Past Pierce Brosnan, in my opinion. Pierce was my second favorite, but now I'm liking Daniel Craig. And as far as action and story and everything, I really liked Casino Royale. Now, definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite Bond movie as far as a story and everything they put into it. It was great. And if you haven't read the book, from the minute they get to Montenegro in the movie, it's almost, granted it's modernized because the book was written back, way back in the 60s, but I think it was the 60s. Anyway, Casino Royale was the first book written. That's why this was kind of a prequel. When it got to Montenegro in the movie, very close to the book. Even the torture scene. It was modified a little bit, but read the book. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's an excellent read. You'll get through it real quick. So anyway, had to throw that out there. Movies that I'm looking forward to. And got to say that I am very glad also that it's Thursday. That means it's my halfway through the week. My work schedule, thank God. Anyway, so that's my blurb for today. Thought I'd throw that out there to you guys. I think I'm going to actually go now and have my DVR recording a new episode of Scrubs. That's finally back on the TV. Glad that's back on. I love that show. That's hilarious too. So I am actually going to go watch that on the DVR before I hit the hay for the evening because I've got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeehaw! So everybody have a wonderful evening, or again, afternoon, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. And we'll see you next time around. Take care. And I really couldn't come up with a good ending. I almost said EO out again. Wow. I'm going to have to come up with something. Anyway, have a good one. We'll talk to you next go-around. And, for those of you who are fans, next Thursday, another new Smallville. There's only 4 left this season. Keep on top of it. And if you're a Smallville fan, definitely comment. Let me know what you think of how the series is going. I'm definitely interested. Anyway, EO's done. We'll catch you later.